I am ready to die. I mean, I'm ready to live.
Okay. All right. So when last we left off, you guys were, and the music is right on top of it. When last we left off, you guys were surrounded by ghouls. It's not looking great. They're all crawling their way up this very narrow corridor, trying to tear you to shreds. They're not waiting to kill you. They're trying to eat you while you stand.
Yep.
Anyways.
That's not great. Sorry, I was just moving my character to show off all of the ghouls in the hallway on stream.
We resume in initiative. This ghoul right here. Can't see.
Oh yeah, I should also remind everyone, at the end of the last stream, I summoned the goblins.
5.
Oh yes, you did.
Yes.
I would advise getting out of here as quickly as possible.
Yes, Garthus is going to gonna get attacked at advantage. That's for sure going to hit. Let's see here. Make a con save.
A con save, you said?
Yes.
I'm good at those. Where's my d20? There it is.
That's not
plus.
That's not the 20. That's the D12.
2.
Oh, that is a d12. I'm
9. Take 9 slashing damage, and then what's your con?
Okay. So I have a modifier of 4 on con saves, so 11 total.
11 total. Whew.
Yep.
You feel a poison coursing through your veins, stiffening your muscles as the claws connect, and whatever like gross, deadly, undead ichor is caked on them works its way into your bloodstream. It's like a really powerful muscle cramp that you manage to fight off, but you have the sense that you want to reduce the opportunities they have to do that to you as much as possible.
Right, it's my musculoskeletal system is betraying me.
Yes. Speaking of which, it's your turn.
Okay.
You need to get out, like, right now.
Yeah, I am taking the disengage action.
Very good.
Alright, and that's just my normal movement on top of that. So
Yes. Moving through enemies is considered rough terrain. So you lose.
I didn't realize there's one directly behind me.
That was the one that actually attacked.
Oh, okay.
Whoops! Sorry, no, he doesn't do that. Whoops! Wrong key.
All right, so that's gonna count as 2 squares if I remember correctly, right?
So 1, 2, and then you can move through allies. 3, 4, 5, and then 6.
Okay.
This is a problem.
Yeah, it is.
So,
Yeah,
this is not
Lard,
great.
a thought here is that as soon as our allies get clear, we could try to freeze the stairs.
I do have an AoE spell for that.
They are all focused in a corridor, so any mages with like burning hands or some such nonsense now would be literally the perfect time to use this.
Oh, I know.
Because
You mean the guy in the box?
all these creatures are clambering in this like 10-foot narrow contained. They're all crawling over each other. They're all like in a straight line, fighting to be the first to reach you. Anyways. After your turn, Garthus, this guy right here, one, actually he's just going to attack Albertine.
Or Albert.
See, what's he get? What's he get? Oof. That is really lucky on Albertine's part. Albertine is covered in metal armor. If he wasn't so absolutely like covered from head to toe, that would have probably been devastating. There are ghouls on just about every side of Albertine trying to pry in between the plates of armor. He's getting overwhelmed. Benadryl is not a part of this, despite the fact that he is an initiative for some. He harassed him? I don't think he was.
No. You rolled for him, though.
Right.
He's kind of just been sitting this out this whole time.
Yeah, because I had set him
Lars.
as a potential landmine.
You are up.
Okay.
For the record, I will gladly take a hit from a mage over
What's
this
funny is
horde of
you're-
ghouls.
Now that you're in that position, I don't think I'll have to hit you.
Yeah. Not you.
3, 4, 5. 6. No, I'd have to go in front of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a little close for comfort.
Technically, you are still 10 feet away, or 5. Yeah, 10 feet away from the ghoul. You're not within melee range yet.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
have to be.
Oh,
I
and
would
there's
have to
more of
move
them back there, by the way, that you just can't see.
I know, that's the problem, is even with my AoE spell, the closest I can get would be right here. That's the extent of my movement.
So they stretch as far back as here, so 27 feet. So if, depending on like what the reach is.
Yeah, reach is not great. It's only 15. Which is why I'm saying I may not want to do that. I'm trying to see, yeah. I'd only get half of them. And Albertine in the fray, too.
Up to you.
Does Lars want to be heroic again? That's the real question. Lars, I feel like, would be absolutely terrified of these things, but fight or flight might kick in.
Maybe he's a fighter.
Well, he
you know-
doesn't
you know
have
what?
wings.
I left it
You're
up to a
right.
coin
That's really
flip
the only
last time.
option.
Huh?
What were you saying,
The
Miles?
option. I was gonna say, oh no, I'll probably just have to leave it up to a coin flip again, like I did last
Okay.
time.
Whether or not he
Well,
runs.
let's see
Okay,
what
nope, he's
happens.
headlong. I rolled heads. He's headlong again. So
Oh, I get
we're
it.
gonna commit
Is he
to
facing
this.
things head on, or is he tailing it out of there?
Exactly. Well, I flipped the coin. It landed on heads. So that's his fight or flight response. Totally not a made up mechanic I just thought of.
Definitely not. It was like, think about it. It makes too much sense to be made up.
Sorry. Lars is going to run up to the pack here and preemptively just apologize. I'm sorry, Albertine, but get down! As he casts a second level Frost Fingers down this corridor. 15
Down this
feet.
corridor. Okay, so Frost Fingers. Frost.
Frost Fingers, a 15-foot
What is
cone, and
that?
each creature in this cone must make a Constitution saving throw.
So
Making
I feel
sure-
like if you cast it from here, then you could exclude Albertine. It would just affect 1, 2.
I'm one tile away from being able to make it there. That is outside my movement range. I started here.
5, 6.
No, you can
You're
get here.
right.
If your path is this, so if you start here, if your path is this, 4, 5, 6.
See, I'm one short.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
does he
need
have to be up
I need
here?
to be there. I need a
Oh,
7.
okay.
Okay, well, all right. So let's see. On save. What's your DC?
My DC is 12.
All right, now I'm going to give you the choice. Do you want them to roll separately or do you want them to roll as a group?
Ooh. Since they're all clambering over each other, I would say it would make sense for them to roll as a group.
Alrighty. Con save. What's the DC? Ooh, that's not looking good.
Okay, well, even on a failed save, they'll take half damage from my rolls.
So
and
it's
on
3d8, right?
Yeah, I'm casting at a second level, so that will be 3d8 cold damage.
Okay, roll it.
And then half it.
Yeah.
So let me grab my d8 here.
So it's a 15 foot, right?
Yes.
So let's see.
5.
I'll say it
5,
affects
10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them.
So I got 11 on the total damage roll, so that would be half on a.
It'd be 5 damage to.
Okay, so it just
Okay.
rounds down. It doesn't round to nearest number.
Yeah, no.
Well, considering it's a
Damage.
failed roll, I would imagine it would round down as well.
But you mean successful save?
Well, it's failed for me. Yeah, I think.
I guess that also means Albertine saves at the very least.
Yeah,
Let's not be too hasty.
I mean, they're all clambering over him too. So
Clearly, the ghouls are actually armor.
You did deal a significant amount of damage. Albertine, I will say if Albertine makes the con save, since he was warned, he avoids it. 10. What's the DC?
12.
12. Yeah, he makes that. I'll say he did like he ducked backwards out of the way.
I grazed him a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Scales are a little frosty there.
Oof, yeah, stay frosty.
I mean, at least he gets blanket damage to the group. But I think Lars is going to become a salty snack here in just a second.
There is a chance of that. It is Albertine's turn. Albertine, for his part, is going to... Let's see, which one of these... He's going to try and hold them off. He's not going to try and save himself. He's going to try and prevent them from getting to you guys.
Well,
I imagine that as a moment of, all right, Albertine, I got him. Make a run for it. Oh,
Albertine
I
is
stay
just
here.
like, Hodor!
Yeah, I will hold the line. You all make a run for it.
Pretty much.
Let him be heroic.
Well, we don't do that.
All right, he is going to do...
We've got a horde of goblins coming.
He's going to do some
We
stuff.
need
Since these are undead, he's going to take some time and... Going to use Turn the Unholy.
Ooh, that sounds fancy.
Wisdom saving. See, 13. Okay, so I'm going to make them all roll as a group. Ooh, yikes.
15 again.
There goes his action. So he raises his scepter and with a mighty roar calls forth a blinding flash of light. The ghouls all reel back and cover their eyes, but they don't seem phased. They don't flee at the sight of him like the zombies did. And with that, they continue their onslaught. Number 2, try to... 2, 3. We're to try and attack you, Lars.
Oh
Crawls over you. Over the others.
no.
What's your AC?
15.
15. Okay, that just barely misses. The magical aura of your mage armor seems to catch the claws of this ghoul and stops it inches away from your skin. This guy is gonna try to. Oops. He's gonna try and attack.
He slipped
Albertine.
a little.
Whoop, yeah, it's slippery down here. He's also going to try to attack. And that's not going to do anything. Let's see, this one here. Can't go anywhere. Let's see. It's going to try and attack, going to break through the line and try and attack. Actually, it's going to provoke an opportunity attack from Albertine. So
Albertine, let's go.
is going
Would that
to
provoke one from me as well, or not because I moved?
Yeah, it would if you want to use your whew. Albertine does not make the attack. However, you all do get some XP.
You rolled a 1. No.
Yeah. 190 XP to everybody.
All right. I guess I will take that opportunity attack if I have the opportunity. I do have Battlecaster, so I can
Certainly
toss a cantrip at his feet.
Do it.
All right. Well, Lars's hands react faster than his own consciousness, and he throws a ray of frost out at the ghoul that clambers over the others, breaking the line.
And that's an attack roll, correct?
Yes, it is.
Lovely.
So I'll roll that. 18. 18 plus 4.
That definitely hits. Roll damage.
Alrighty, Ray of Frost is a 1d8. I
He
have
loses
no luck
10
with the
feet of
1d8.
movement, right?
A 1! Yeah, he loses 10 feet of movement. I just said I have no luck with 1d8s, I swear.
Yikes. Yeah, well, he definitely loses 1 HP.
I hit his toenail.
Yeah. This is 1 HP. Is slowed until next turn. Now he's going to try and attack Garthus.
Oh.
What's he gonna do? Not hit. That's what he's gonna. That's what he's not gonna do. He's not gonna hit. Let's see. This one. 6. It's gonna run all the way up through the line here. It's gonna head straight for you, Toa, but it doesn't have enough movement to make it.
Does he not get?
Actually, he's going to dash, so he's just going to get right up.
But-
oh yeah, Garthus, you get an
He's
opportunity attack.
I was gonna say he's gonna get attacked.
He's gonna get
Yeah.
attacked by a lot of people.
If
Well,
he dashed,
actually,
You can only do one opportunity attack per turn, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
but-
you use your reaction to do it. So Lars and Albertine cannot do it again. However, Garthus can if they so
Stabby stab.
choose.
Stabby stab!
Stab him.
18 plus
Get him.
5, so 18.
18 to hit. That hits. Roll damage.
It's a d6 plus 3. Nice. 4 damage.
4 damage. Heck yeah. Does not know what hit him. All right. Speaking of Toa, you're up.
okay.
Got this.
Yeah, I'm debating what I want to do here.
Well, don't bravely run away until we get past you. That's how it works. Trust.
Trust.
Yeah.
The problem I'm debating if I want to set. How damaged does that ghoul next to me look?
Not very. I mean, it's undead, so they look messed up, but not in a close to falling apart way. More in
They
like
look-
an emaciated way, you know, like the standard ghoul.
They're unhealthy, but in that undead kind of way.
Yeah.
The more unhealthy the undead is, the better he looks.
Heal them.
I guess I could harness divine power in my bonus action for a spell slot. That's kind of what I need right now.
Well, as a bonus action, you could cast something and then do the bonus action to get it back, or bonus action to get it immediately, then cast something with that. You can do it in any order.
Let's see how this works. Bonus action, touch holy symbol. Yeah. Regain 1 expended spell slot of the level, no higher than half my proficiency bonus. So in theory, that would be a 3rd level slot. Oh no. Proficiency bonus is 2?
Yeah, at this level, I believe 2.
My proficiency bonus is 2, so I'd regain a level 1 slot. Is that correct?
What feature are you using?
Harness divine power. Channel divinity.
Harness divine power.
No higher.
Half your
an
proficiency bonus rounded up. Yeah, level 1.
Okay. So I will do that as my bonus action and regenerate a first level spell slot to immediately use it. Since this ghoul is within touching distance anyway,
It's gonna get
I
touched.
I will attempt to give him the bad touch.
All right.
Inflict wounds is a melee spell attack against a creature I can reach. On hit, he faces 3d10.
All right. Roll to hit.
So this does get my spell attack bonus, correct?
Yes. So if you're using the 5e companion app, it would be whatever number is at the very bottom of your sheet in purple, where it says, let's see, spell attack bonus. Yeah, it gets
So
that.
this will be
to the roll.
Yep. Okay, so this will be d20 plus 6.
Yes.
11 plus 6, 17.
That hits. Roll damage.
Alright. So he faces the d10. That is this dice. 10. So we're up to 12. 19 points of damage.
Woo, he's not looking too hot. But he's still standing.
I have
Anything else?
movement available. He's going to attack me anyway.
Yeah. I suppose you could, round between you. Is this door open or closed? Do we remember?
It was open.
Yeah, we flung it open. The only door that's closed and barricaded is this one at the moment.
Excellent.
Yeah, I'm gonna run because he's gonna attack me anyway. I don't want to get surrounded by more ghouls. So go ahead and swing it.
Is
AC
indeed
is
going
it's 13.
to try and
What's
swipe
he
it.
roll?
Whew.
6.
Your AC is what? 13? You said.
13.
Update that on my side. He does not.
Because I've got
indeed
new armor.
hit. He
does not?
misses.
Okay.
It's a whiff. Lucky you.
All right. 3, 4, 5.
And do you close the door behind you? I mean, can you really with
No.
action?
If you were to close it, you'd probably have to wait till your next turn, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I'm gonna scoot to here and hope that box of mystery and make believe is warmed up.
Okay.
It's what I set it. It's what I set it next to the door for.
Give it a command so it's like a punji trap. If something walks by, it's just gonna go yum.
Okay.
That'd be hilarious.
Let's see. Next up, it is this ghoul. 1,
Oh, there's more that I couldn't see.
4.
Oh yeah, there's a lot in there. I was so
Can't,
sad
it
my
can't break
second-
through. So it just hangs out in the back corridor and like howls.
There's so many I can't see them all.
Yeah.
Actually, this is a dumb question. If we were to like just physically block the hallway side by side,
I mean, they could run past us technically, or through us. They could do a breakthrough.
if you were to block it with your bodies, they can technically run through. It just counts as difficult terrain.
right.
But you also get opportunity actions unless they disengage. Opportunity attacks. Anyway, yeah, Gundren, for his part, like tiptoes over to the other side of the door, puts a finger to his lips, raises his bonking stick high above his head. And now it is this one's turn to attack it. It's going to claw some more at Albertine. And whew, unfortunately for Albertine, that is going to hit. And they use their claws. So 5 plus 7. So that's 7 damage to Albert. Oi, oi, oi. And then he's got to make a con. Was cocked. Oof. Close. You can see him tense up and then relax again. And Garthus, you know exactly what just happened there. They got through his armor and some of that poison got in his blood. And it's your turn.
It's my turn.
That's right.
Okay. I feel like the safest thing to do, Lars, is your plan to run for it or stay there?
Lars looks like he's about to run for his life.
Okay. I will attempt to make that slightly easier. And by that I mean I'm just gonna fight the one in front of me.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Yep. Oh, that's a 20.
Oh, wonderful. Everybody gets 76 XP.
76.
Is that 7d6?
No.
That would be less.
It would be. Okay, and that's 4 plus 7, 3 damage. So. Yeah, so that's 7 damage.
Number 4.
How are we doing crits again? Are we just doubling?
Yeah, you can just double it if you want. Or actually,
I'll
add a maximum hit die to whatever you rolled.
Oh, okay, that would be an additional 6 then.
All right, so total of 12?
Total of 13.
13, all right. This guy's barely hanging on.
That's what we got the offhand attack for.
Let's see it.
10 plus 5, 15.
That hits roll damage.
Alright.
Well,
Nice. 1.
Plus, oh wait, no
Nothing.
bonuses.
it's an offhand.
Plus
Yeah.
nothing. Well, he's looking worse.
You know what?
Couple more of
I've still
those.
got
That's gonna be
My
it for
action
him.
surge sitting around. I could
Uh-oh.
just...
Good.
I'm just gonna do it. We're gonna action surge.
Uh-oh.
That's a 9 total.
That doesn't hit.
Okay, well, that's it for me then.
Thanks. Alright. Numero 4 is going to attack Albertine as well. What does he get? They're all clawing at him. They're trying to rip him apart. That doesn't hit.
His armor holds firm.
Yes, it does.
Oh, hey, this guy's back.
He is. It's the one. It's the zombie from last time. Lars, it's your turn.
Lars is going to, heeding Albertine's warning, disengage and now back off. So take the disengage action and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right in front of the doorway as far as he can go.
Blocking it right in the ghoul's pathway.
Okay. I guess I'll stay 1 to this. I don't know if I want to be in the corner or have my back to the open door.
All right, Albertine has a light bulb go off above his head. 8 plus con plus proficiency, 10 plus. Okay. So he's going to exhale a gout of flame this direction. And I'll say all of these guys are affected. I would have them all roll as one. Woo! They all fail. So 2, 4. Breath weapon goes bye-bye. And that is, let's see, 6, fire damage. Nice. 8. 8 fire damage. Or this one. This one. It's like he suddenly remembers, wait a minute, I can exhale flame.
That is insane.
Yep. So two of them die. However, the other 2 are still alive. This one, for example, whoops. Not that one. This one is still going to attack Albertine with his claws, as if unfazed by the re-death of his hive mates. Luckily, though, the armor that Albertine is wearing protects him. This ghoul, looking horrible, is going to attack you again, Garthus. It's just so it with its. Whew, and that's going to hit. I believe, yeah, that's going to hit.
Okay.
Make another con save.
Right. Yep.
Cocked.
16 plus 4.
That succeeds. You take another 6 slashing.
Okay.
Is going to try and go right through you, Lars. In that it's going to try and attack you.
Yeah, I kind of figured that would happen.
Luckily, it does not succeed. Your mage armor still protects you. It tries to tear into your flesh, but the magical, molasses-like force shield prevents its teeth from closing around your bones. Toa, you're up.
Alright, I will poke in. Hold on, let me check what the range of this is.
Oh no, he's gonna shoot.
You are currently 36 feet away. Or if we wanted to round, make it, 35.
Okay, I want to scoot further back, so I started here.
Also, Lars is in your way,
It won't matter.
directly in the line.
3,
Oh, okay.
It won't matter.
5, 6.
No.
It will not matter.
Don't say that. About 50 feet at this point.
Yep, my range is 60 feet.
Cool.
Because I'm gonna toll the dead.
Boom.
Yeah, so I'm gonna ring his bell, so line of sight is completely irrelevant. So wisdom saving throw.
He fails. Full damage.
Roll a 2.
Okay, he faces a 1d12. Let me grab that. $11.
Mouse, I'm gonna need you to do the thing.
Alrighty, I will do the thing. I definitely don't have to boot up my soundboard here or nothing.
Definitely not. Yeah.
Yeah,
I just need the sound.
How
wanna
many kids
imagine-
are we talking for Taco Bell Bong?
I want
do
to
the bigger
imagine,
one.
Lars could see, Toa warming up like a jazz hands thing,
Yes, him.
and Toa gets a little Lars gets a little worried. I was like, "Don't worry, line of sight won't matter." The ghoul just whole upper torso explodes.
There's nothing left. Those legs fall down. Anyways, do you have anything else you're doing?
I just give a thumbs up to Lars.
Lars, now having some ghoul chunk splattering his mage armor, looks back at Toa with a horrified expression.
Since I stared at the blood pile from one of the bugbears earlier. Thumbs up.
Just splattered in gore. You're all just covered in the most horrible substances.
Alright, we're good here.
Are you?
For now.
Quantify good. Anyway, this one is
Alive.
going to crawl over his deceased ghoul brother and try to rip Albertine apart. And that is going to fail. All right. Garthus, you're up.
Okie dokie. Let's see if this time I can kill this guy. A 6 plus 4, so... Or no, plus 5, so 11.
Oh, just barely. Does not hit.
Tragic.
Yeah.
I guess
your
we
offhand,
offhand
though.
attack and hope for the best.
Hit him with the mini poke.
Yeah. That was almost a 20.
Oh,
That almost was. That's gonna miss
Alright,
too.
that'll... Well, that's an 8 plus 5, so that's still
13.
better.
That
So
hits.
13?
yeah, that
Oh,
Oh,
hits
it
full
does
damage.
hit. Nice.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's around AC 11 or 12.
5?
5 damage.
Yep.
Right, which one is this? Number 4. Guess what?
Oh, no. He's taking a vacation from living.
Just taking a break. Oof. Not feel like it anymore. Anyways, after that, this one looking real worse for wear is still gonna just they're ravenous. It's impossible to overstate their hunger. Oh
no.
That's not great.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That's a 20.
8. That's 10 slashing damage for Albert. And strikes at the exact. Oh, hey, look at that. Albertine is fine,
Hey!
and everybody gets another 76 XP.
All right.
I was expecting something real bad there.
As a matter of fact, Albertine is so good, he doesn't take all that damage.
Okay.
For some reason, he gets the lucky claws. They do him good instead of doing him bad. This corpse, for whatever reason, is going to try and attack this ghoul. Let's... What happened? Granted, it's only doing it because it's in its way. But that's a hit. Much damage. Seven. 5. Yowza.
I just saw a mace materialize into the void here.
There he goes. Okay. Lars, you're up. Buddy.
Lars, buddy, old pal.
Old buddy, old pal.
Lars is, after seeing the, multiple ghouls explode and die around him, he's actually doing pretty good. He, now that the flank is secure, he's going to does he trepidatiously poke? I think he does. Poke his head back around the corner. And he is going to shoot right past Garthus and nail this dude here with a Ray of Frost cantrip. So.
All right, make an attack roll.
Yep, going for it. 18 plus 4. So 22.
That hits.
I'm pretty sure that hits.
It sure does. It's on this guy, right?
Yeah, 5, and he loses 10 feet of movement.
Okay. Well, for better or worse, don't really want to all that much unless it is closer to one of you.
Well, that's the intent. Keep them in the hallway.
All right. It's Albie's turn. What's he got? Let's see here. Nothing but his stabby stick. He's going to use his longsword. No, he's not. That requires 2 hands, and he's not going to put down his shield. He's going to use his Morning Star. Excellent. That hits for 6. That is the direction he is facing. 9 damage. About half of it. And that is about... Actually, he's going to use an offhand attack. Going to do a shield bash.
Ooh, let's see.
That hits. Additional 4 damage. Maximum amount it could. Not looking so hot. Although this one is looking very hot, and it is eager to get inside of Albertine's skin. Does it? Woo! It does. That hits. Oh, 4 plus 6 damage that Albertine takes. Oof, yikes. Albertine. Oh no. Albertine locks up.
Uh-oh.
Let's see, where is it? Yikes. Okay. Oh, you're up.
Okay. One, 2, 3, 4. 5. Let's go right here. And I will... Well, there's not too much I actually can do from here.
If you've got any buffing spells, you could possibly do that.
I mean, the only person I could buff right now is you.
That's true. Give Lars the confidence to dive head first. That'll go well.
Let me see here. I will prepare a excuse me, a Toll the Dead spell for any potential targets who enter. Actually, no, I don't need line of sight for this. Do I have knowledge of a potential target?
Which target? Because I'd say you really don't know what's going on over here. You know there's a bunch of them. So I mean, theoretically,
I could blindly fling it down range.
Yeah. You'd have to. I would say you would roll for that. Roll to see if you could, if you're even hitting the right person around the corner. If you can sense life or death force somewhere over there. I'm not sure exactly how the spell works.
Let me check.
It's a life-seeking missile. That sounds like Taco Bell.
Yeah.
What? Light-seeking missile?
Life.
Yeah, I have no way to confirm their location. I have to know where they are, so I will just prepare Toll the Dead.
Okay.
Also, remind the group there are goblins coming, so we don't want to be in this corridor longer than we have to.
We're doing the best we can.
Yeah. Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
This guy is going to attack Albertine at advantage since he's just standing there unable to defend. Even with the advantage, still not going to be able to get past that armor. Let's see here. Garthus, you're up.
Yes. No, I'm in America.
What?
I see a ghoul to stab. Gonna waddle over here and
Wow.
You know what? I'm gonna come over here so I can stab him right in the back.
Ha! Ooh. You do that.
I will. He'll never see it coming.
Just gonna add red spots everywhere something died.
That's
11.
11, which I assume does not hit.
Does not indeed hit, unfortunately.
Alrighty, offhand attack, go.
That
That's
does
not gonna
work.
hit either.
Yikes.
That's not great.
I'm just gonna shout Ooga Booga at the ghoul and call it a...
It's very intimidated.
I was
Okay,
gonna say, since Albertine's stunned, I'm assuming that's not gonna count as an opportunity attack. Flanking.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't anyway, since you can't draw a straight line between you two.
Oh,
of, like,
right. That's how that
goes-
works.
Yeah. But yes, also because Albertine is stunned.
Yeah. Alright, but yeah,
Right.
that's, You know what, I'll finish out my movement by,
Whoa.
Okay, 1 second. Let me just sit myself back down. Okay, I'm gonna finish my movement by trying to get in this thing's line of sight at least. Maybe distract it, but yeah, that's it for me.
Okay. This guy going to try and attack the other ghoul now because it's dumb and can't figure out how to clamber over the ghouls that are already there laying on the floor. So let's see. Ooh. Does nothing. Lars, you're up.
Lars. What will he do this time?
What will he do?
Yes, what will he do indeed? What will he do? I can't actually cast that. I guess we will go with the tried and true. Yeah, we'll just sling another ray of frost at him.
Okay, roll damage. Or roll to attack.
I was gonna say I'm gonna roll attack first because I rolled. That's not gonna hit. That's a 9 total. That's not hitting.
Sure, it doesn't. It splatters against the wall with the sound of shattering glass. Albertine does nothing for his entire turn because that is what being paralyzed does to you. However, he is at the end of his turn going to repeat the saving throw to try and unlock his muscles and succeed. Huzzah! Unfortunately, this ghoul is not going to let him let up so easily, although it is going to attack Garthus. So, yabba dabba. Do
16.
Eats it, beats it, unfortunately for you. That hits. Take,
Con save 5.
yes, and also 8 damage.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
That's a total of 8.
You are paralyzed for
Oh no!
for
My
10
musculoskeletal
rounds.
system has betrayed
Yeah.
me.
Everything freezes up. Yikers. Let's see. You're the pat 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 of feet down the hall. Toa, you're up.
How close does that sound?
Hard to tell. It's echoing a lot, but it is within. It's coming from this direction, and it is within. About 100 feet of you.
So I tell Lars, we need to go. Excuse me. We need to go now.
But Albertine and Garthus, we can't leave them.
It's okay.
We're about to be swimming in goblins.
It doesn't sound like an army, but they're not footsteps so much as they are thuds. Whatever it is big.
Yeah, so I'm gonna clear line of sight from the door. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I will again prepare. I'm gonna prepare, Toll the Dead towards the arc, towards the door.
Good. Prepare it.
And that will be all I can do.
Okay. So. Oh. Otro. Gehuel. Oh, he's gone. Where did it go? Wait, I'm looking at the wrong one. That's this one. This one's going to attack Albertine again. And this time Albertine's got the wherewithal to block. Garthus, you can re-attempt that Constitution saving throw, but that will be your turn.
Okay. I mean, I don't really have any other options, so I think I'll do that.
Yeah.
Okay, I assume a 19 will do it.
Yes. You're all feeling much looser.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yes. This corpse is going to try and attack number 6 again. That laying flat. It's not. That's cocked. That still hits. 3 plus 4 damage. 6. It's not looking hot at all. Lars is up.
Oh, Lars looks back and forth between the currently empty corridor, the door behind him, and the scuffle in front, and knows he must make a decision, one that he will not be able to change.
Yeah.
Time for the good old coin. Stress response. Go, Lars. Go.
Fight or flight.
All right. Well, it's what I wanted to do anyway. Lars, looking back at the door behind him, shakes his head. And, wow, my brain just had a brain fart. I had it all written out in my head. He shakes his head and looks up the stairs, drawing his sword, tired of his spells not doing jack, and 1, 2, 3, 4 runs up with a yell, and thrusts his rapier towards the ghoul.
Thrusts his fist against the post. Against the ghoul. Roll to attack.
13, and this is
roll
rapier
damage.
is okay. Rapier is a 1d8 if I recall. 1d8 plus 2.
Plus your dexterity, whatever that is.
Yeah, that's the plus 2 bonus. So 6, 8. I think that's right. Yeah, dex plus 2, yeah. So 8 total.
Damage. You inflict some damage. However, it's not over yet. Give it a good old stab, and a geyser of black viscous goo kind of bubbles out of the hole. This thing hisses. Albertine, no longer paralyzed, turns around and gives it a good old whack.
Wallop.
A wallop, yeah. Whew, certainly. And that is enough to hit. So he's to, 1
Ooh.
plus 5 damage to number 2, which is barely not enough. He's going to use his offhand attack to knock it in the face, and that doesn't even hit. So this thing's still kicking, and it's its turn. And with barely enough energy left to stand, overwhelmed with 3 targets, spins around for a while and chooses a target randomly. If it's short-circuiting. Albertine it is. With the last of its energy, it desperately tries to claw at Albertine's tantalizing flesh. Manages to hit. Albertine takes 6 plus 2, 8 damage. What was that? And needs to make a con save. And succeeds.
Okay.
Thankfully. Okay. Toa, you're up.
Toa sees no reason not to do anything other than exactly what he was doing, except he's gonna do it from a further distance from the door.
Back even further into the room.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is within 60 feet of the door, right? Yeah.
Door's 46 feet
Yep.
away.
Yep. He will prepare Toll the Dead again.
All right, this ghoul is going to attack Albertine some more. Albertine is just getting pounded. And it's going to hit. Albertine is taking 3 plus 2, 5 damage. Albertine is not looking so great. The con save. Worn out. Oof. He fails. Albertine, once again, his muscles lock up.
You're just gonna have to carry him now,
Frozen in
guys.
place. Oof. Around the corner comes a bugbear. Thump, 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 thump. It yells something in Goblin over its shoulders, which, Toa, you understand to be intruders. I've found intruders. And unfortunately
Lovely.
for you, Toa, you do not have line of sight. So
Yeah, I don't have
your
line of
spell
sight,
is
so-
not triggered. And this creature is going to hurl a javelin at you, Lars.
Boy, throwing things is my job.
Back
He's about to
off.
take your
That's
job.
my territory. And it is going to hit.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's gonna
boy.
hit.
Shoosh, shoosh, shoosh. Okay. Toa, you take 5 plus.
No, that's
2.
Lars takes. I don't take any damage.
Lars takes 7 damage.
How much?
7.
Ooh, that's got to be a squishy one, like in the shoulder or something. Ow.
Yeah, yikes. No bueno. Garthus, you're up and you're free. No longer paralyzed.
Lars, are you gonna be able to handle the ghoul, and I can go deal with the bugbear situation, perhaps?
I got it from here, Garthus. Take him.
Okay.
Lars
On
says
my
as he
way.
gets up from the stairs after being slammed with a
Opportunity attack.
Yay.
Unless you're disengaging.
No, I'm not.
I mean, could you offhand?
that
Could you offhand first to try and
misses.
kill the ghoul?
You can only do that as a bonus.
I was gonna say if he could take bonus action in any order, he could try to kill the ghoul and then move on.
Well, the offhand attack is followed up by a normal attack. So
Alright, I'm just gonna. Yeah, I've got. This is technically range, so I'm just gonna chuck the harpoon at this guy.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Uh, 18.
That
plus-
hits. Roll damage.
Okay. I know with the harpoon being thrown, we've got that going on, so that's a d6 plus 5. 10 damage.
10 damage.
Nobody takes my job.
Yes. Woof, good hit. The thing cries out in pain as it gets struck, let's say, through the shoulder.
You took my job.
Get out of here. Throwing things is my responsibility.
Finally,
This thing
something vaguely
rounds
goblin.
the corner, and let's say you've got half cover for that. Get a +2. And that's not going to hit. It hurls a javelin at you, and it's not as good at it as you are.
It's deflected. You took my job.
Yeah. Outraged. That zombie's going to try and tear the ghoul apart. The ghoul was ignoring it until this point, but it turns around to face it at this point. seemingly distracted. Lars, you're up.
Lars, doing exactly as he said he would do, continues to deal with the ghoul after lifting himself off of the corner of the stair. He picks up his sword again and thrusts forward.
Thrusts again at the ghoul.
Yes.
Okay, roll to hit.
19.
Hits, roll damage. Actually, hold on. Which one is this? Forget about that. How do you want to do this?
Lars, in a seemingly fit of uncharacteristic rage, likely from the javelin currently sticking out of his left shoulder, absolutely goes ham into the ghoul, repeatedly thrusting into its chest and neck until it goes down to the ground and giving it one more right through the eye as it falls to the ground.
Yeah, multiple geysers of black liquid spew forth, and this thing makes a popping sound like a balloon. Albertine is just struggling to move at this point, and fortunately for him, is able to fight off the paralytic effect, but that is about all he can do. This one, hearing the screams, rushes forth and tries to rip you to pieces, Garthus. Goes after you with his javelin in hand.
Hard to tell you, but I prefer being in one piece.
Yes, that is completely understandable. Fortunately for you, you are a difficult target to hit and has no luck, despite how enthusiastic he is. Toa, you're up.
Okay. Slide 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. 6. Now I can see him.
Now you can see both of them.
Yeah.
All three, really. Although this one over here is 70 feet away from you.
Yeah. I'm going. This one is damaged, right? That's the one that has the harpoon sticking out of it?
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Yeah. He will face Toll the Dead.
All right, that's what's the DC on that wisdom save?
DC 14.
He succeeds.
Nothing
Unless,
happened.
hold on. Yeah, he succeeds.
Yeah. Yep, nothing happens.
Alas. This guy is going to attack the corpse behind him. And 4 plus 4, that is not going to hit. They're both just kind of whiffing each other over and over. This bugbear here, for his part, is also going to step forward and try to rip you limb from limb, Garthus.
No, I don't think he will.
What's your AC? As a matter of fact, Garthus, he certainly will.
Oh man!
He takes a morning star from his belt that's hanging there, and deals to you, just for you, plus
Damage just
for 7, plus 9 bludgeoning damage, or actually piercing.
You're never gonna guess how much health I have right now.
None
Oh, no.
anymore.
No, I have 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Splendid. Well, let's hope you have a use of second wind, because it's your turn.
I sure do. I'm using second wind. That's a D10 plus fighter level. This is the D10.
Yes.
Minimum of 5.
Oh, well, that rolled a 10.
Yeah.
So that's 10
Should be
plus
14?
4
Back
is
up to
14.
17 HP, I believe.
16 HP.
That's a really nice ability.
Yep, I only get it once per rest, though, so...
Hey,
Once per
now's
short
the
rest.
time.
Yep. Okay. We gotta
Oh,
deal
now I
with
can
this
see.
guy, because apparently he can hit me, and I don't like that. not a big fan of getting hit, you know?
Yeah.
Hit him back.
Oh,
That's my
close and
plan.
personal.
Oh, I understand why I can't.
Yeah, because there's
There
a
we
guy
go.
here.
Yeah, I'm just kind of stuck. Alright,
Don't
well,
worry about that.
we know
As a
what
matter
we're
of fact,
doing.
I'm gonna. They were
He's
large,
a little shorter than the others.
like mostly for show, but let's.
There we go. now I can see
What you
over.
gonna do? What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna stab him. But after I yoink the harpoon to myself out of him,
Don't you have 2? Because I think that takes a bonus action, and you already used a bonus action to second win.
oh, true.
You should have 2.
Does that count as a bonus action? I've never checked.
I think it does take a bonus
You
action.
and
That's how
Echo
we've been
Knight?
using it before, at least.
Later.
I don't know. I'm just gonna. Yeah, we'll just use the other one then. Or can my attack be ripping the harpoon out?
Yeah, sure.
Ooh.
That would also do damage. It's barbed,
yeah,
so it
let's do
stays
that.
in. Yeah, roll to hit. I'll give you advantage on it since it's already lodged in.
Well, that's a 6, so hopefully advantage saves us.
It
That's a
does.
17.
Wonderful. Roll damage.
It's a d6 plus 3.
Ooh.
6, so 9.
9 damage.
Yep.
Yowza. He's looking very, very not good.
Let's say that took both hands, so I'm not getting. Well, yeah, an offhand attack would be like a bonus action type thing, so.
Yeah.
Alright, that's it for me.
Let's see. This one sees what's going on here. Whoop! And then he immediately turns and runs.
He's like,
knows what we do to bugbears.
he missed his throw, saw an angry guy go, "You're taking my job," and went, "Yeah, I want nothing to do with these guys."
Toa, since you speak Goblin, you hear him yell, I must warn the others.
Yay. I yell back in Goblin at him. Hold on, I'll type it for you. Because the others don't necessarily know what I say.
Say something.
I say that to them in Goblin as he runs.
Okay. He hears that. Hears it. He doesn't.
All right.
I don't know. Maybe he hears it. You yell it. This one definitely hears it, and his head like jerks in your direction. He's like, huh? And I will say that he is distracted as a result. Lars is up after this zombie tries to attack the school again. They're both.
It's like having a slap fight down there.
Yeah, they really are. Only this time that hits. And that does enough. It does enough. Finally, the movable force, or the what is it? Unstoppable force moves the immovable object. And zombie gets close enough to Albertine. Give him a whack. Lars, you're up.
I've got a decision to make. Okay, I banned one guy already.
Oh, is that him?
Isaac 21.
Yeah, that's one.
Yeah, I already. He's gone. Oblivion. He rolled a 1 on his saving throw. He is now in the void.
Tragic.
So, how health? I don't remember how much damage did we end up doing. 'Cause this is why is my tab not working? There we go. Wasn't in the frame. That guy.
corpse?
How? I remember I hit him a couple times when he was running away. I
He's not
think.
doing great.
How's the bugbear kind of looking?
A
He's not
bugbear's
hit,
looking
is he?
fine. He's not even
Yeah, he's
damaged.
not hit. Garthus is looking okay. Albertine, how's he looking?
Albertine is looking awful. Albertine is looking, he's got like bags under his eyes. He's breathing heavily. There's blood trickling down his forehead.
Garthus, can you take him? Lars says he points down to the bugbear.
Oh,
I can try.
All right, I need to help Albertine.
Okie dokie.
Keep him occupied, he says as Lars leaps up the stairs to do the same thing he did to the ghoul.
Very
Stabby
well.
stab time.
I'll think about it.
So, let's see. Oh,
Oh no!
Oh no, Lars, as he leaps up,
It's like slips.
flips on the stairs.
Was that a nat one?
It was
Yes.
in that one.
Guess what, guys? That's another 190 XP for everyone.
Yeah, I want to imagine he goes to swing and he does it with his bad arm and it just doesn't move.
Yeah.
All right, 190 you said, right?
Correct. What's everybody at, by the way? Total XP.
Total XP, I'm at 6,296.
4,438.
6,057.
2007. Okay.
Oh, so you guys are actually close to that level up.
Yeah.
So is
If I manage to
Albertine's
hit
turn. Albertine is no longer paralyzed. Albertine is just going to whack this corpse.
it, whack him good. Oh,
That's
no.
a nat one.
Oh,
Another
no.
190 for everybody.
Yippee.
Yeah, Albertine like trips on the blood that is now like flooding the stone floor. Falls kind of on his butt, but he still has an offhand attack, so he kicks out at this thing.
Steel-toed boot.
That hits. So. Remarkable. With his foot, let's see. Eight. Holy moly. Yeah, with his foot. He manages to splatter this thing. Plants a steel-toed boot right in the center of its torso. And it just separates it. It comes apart. The head, the arms, the legs.
He just crumples.
They all just like fall apart. And that is it. Albertine is kind of on his back in the goop, still kind of breathing heavily. This bugbear is going to try and attack you, Garthus. It does not. Toa, you're up.
Okay.
You cannot see this one from there.
Should be able to see him
Okay.
from there.
Or
That
if
one's
you-
undamaged, right?
Correct. Undamaged.
Let's see if I can get line of sight to. I don't think I'm assuming he's here.
Oh,
Which
there's
guy? There's only one.
there's only one.
Oh, there's only one. Okay.
Yeah, the other guy, he died. He
Oh.
got his heart pulled out.
Okay. So I will stand here. What's likely to do more damage?
What are you gonna do?
Okay. I'm going to Toll the Dead against our number 3 friend, so that's DC 14 Wisdom save.
Okay, wisdom. He fails. He fails hard.
All right.
Which doesn't.
Since he's undamaged, he faces the D8. So 7.
He takes 7 damage. Go ahead and play the sound.
I will gladly do so.
The words I spoke in Goblin just echo through his mind.
They certainly do. Garthus, you're up.
Okay, back to stabbing the guy in front of me. Let's hope we do okay in that regard. That's a nat 1.
Everybody gets another 190 XP.
Okay, well, do you mind if I take that after combat is resolved? Because this will level me up, and I don't want to cheese the fight by getting all my stats back.
That's fine, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna add a note here that just says, add 190.
We could just have a note that we just level up after the combat.
Yeah. I forget. What did we decide as far as leveling up? Leveling up only happens after a long rest anyway. So we can't level up mid-fight.
Good. I don't want to cheese it.
Or mid-dungeon, really.
I know. We did it. We did it one time mid dungeon just so we could actually see what it was and how the process went. But I remember that was an exception, not the rule back then.
As long as we take the long rest, right? That's all. That's all the requirement is.
Yeah, as long as we do. We could probably try and make a safe room if we can.
We still have to get out of this combat, though.
We do. So any XP we get, I'll just add to my notes here because the app will level me up. I don't want that to happen.
Okay. So, all right, Garth, this is what happens.
Well, I don't know. Maybe do these bugbears have like armor or anything?
Yeah. Like the normal amount of armor. Like if you were to look at them, they've got like, leather straps on their shoulders and gauntlets on their wrists, and kind of like leather shoulder pad type equipment on them.
Yeah, we're gonna say the harpoon snags a weird spot on the armor and snaps.
Oh!
I now have 1 harpoon.
Yikes. That is rough.
Yeah, especially since Garthus is really attached to these things.
Yeah, woof. My condolences.
My stabbing stick is gone.
That's your job. All right, do you make an offhand attack?
No, I'm too devastated by this.
Devastated by this, understandable. Well, we're running.
Oh boy.
Lars, you're up.
Lars, after recovering from his fumble, turns around, looks at the bugbear down there, sees Garthus failed attack attempt and the parts of the spear shattering to the ground, raises his staff in his offhand, best he can, and casts Magic Missile. One spell.
Magic missile. Excellent. Roll damage.
All 4 darts directly onto his forehead.
Roll damage.
All right. 1d4 plus 1. There should be 3. Yeah. 3 darts, 1d4 each. 3, 5, 8, 12 total.
12 damage. Oh, bugbear. Yikes, he's not looking great. Okay. Is that your turn?
Lars will take 1 step back and help Albertine to his feet.
Excellent. Albertine, with his full movement regained, is going to rock up and take a swing. Oof. And miss.
I think,
Take another swing offhand, and that one hit. Okay, this thing takes 1 damage. And it is looking even worse. And as a matter of fact, what he does, it is so terrified that without even disengaging, it's going to. It's going to try and flee, but it suffers at least 1, perhaps 2 opportunity attacks. Okay, that's another 190 XP for everyone.
okay.
As Albertine rolls yet another 1.
We are eating good today.
He's probably got
really
like
are.
quadruple sight at this point with how tired and damaged she is. He probably can't even see straight.
Yeah, no, everything's just.
380. Out.
All right.
I guess that means he makes it.
Or does Garthus take a swing?
Swing better.
He's down a harpoon.
Does he? I mean,
But-
I don't know. He can still attack with his remaining harpoon if he so wishes.
I do
does
have
he?
the other harpoon.
You
Oh,
can choose to not. The action for
I'll use the reaction in this case.
make an attack.
There we go.
16.
16. Okay. Roll to hit
Well,
or roll damage. That hits.
4 plus 3. 7.
7. Another corpse literally fall away.
Not another one. The janitor's gonna be so busy.
Oh boy. Let's see. Seven. Everybody gets an additional 513 XP on top of the 380 they already got. 513.
All right. Let me add that to my notes. 513, you said?
Mhm.
Okay. Double checking. Go. I've got all that logged.
Yep.
Okie dokie. So, combat is now over.
right.
So,
For now.
So, if you guys can keep me covered for 10 minutes, I can do some healing work.
I think it would be wise of us to skedaddle first.
Yeah.
Let's get into the one room.
Lars kind of shambles down past the corpses, slipping a
Albertine.
little bit.
Albertine, kind of like almost doubled over in pain, hobbles his way into this.
Pick up the halves of my harpoon, stick them in the bag, and walk in.
See if we can mend that.
Yeah,
This
I
is
might
like-
be able to.
Or can the box mend it?
No, I have mending.
Oh, you have mending. Okay.
I do. It's something that Lars is quite good at.
Okay.
Lars looks at Garthus's broken harpoon and says, "Would you like me to try and fix that for you?"
Well, can't make it any worse.
Yeah.
I slide the box of mystery in front of the door to cover it.
Perhaps, though, before we do anything, perhaps this room may not even be the safest for us to be in, considering the action is still out there. And I thought I heard another bugbear running, a third one that we didn't deal with.
Yeah, we might want to try and get distance from this room.
If I recall, Lars says as he rubs his fingers to his temple, there was a smaller barracks back a ways that we had passed. Perhaps we could go to that one.
What say you?
That sounds reasonable to me.
Okay.
All right.
Good. Also, Gothus, I'm going to need to ask you a favor.
Yeah, what's up?
There's a small prickling pain in my shoulder here, Lars says as he points to the javelin.
It's currently
I
like
can't pull it out on
sticking
my
out
own.
like a good 5 feet, dragging
You
on the
look like
floor
a-
as he moves.
You look like a Mountain Blade character.
Could you please, pull it
You
out
know,
for me?
typically for these types of injuries, you're not supposed to remove the thing injuring you until you can, get it patched up. Anybody got some, spare cloth?
Albertine, without saying another word, comes over to Lars, looks him in the eyes, silently, with one hand, yanks the spear out, with the other, heals him like 1 point of HP and closes. Blindingly painful for just a moment, and then the wound is cauterized.
Thanks.
Albertine?
Thanks,
Is
Albertine.
no problem. I do it anytime. Anything for my comrades.
Could you,
Comrade. I was
All right.
worried about you. I couldn't leave you. I know it was reckless, but I couldn't leave you.
Okay.
if anybody's got spare potions, I suggest sipping up.
I do not. I am out.
Well, let's get to the other barracks and in a relatively safe place, and I can heal everyone.
Okay.
Gothus. Gundren, Gothus, if you're feeling up to it, there's a table, Lars says as he points down to the far room. We could probably move that to block this door to give us some more time.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, I'll slide the box of mystery and make believe over with me.
Gotta take this table.
Taking your mimic for a walk there, Toa? Alright, shove that table over here.
Yeah, that'll teach that table.
I asked Gundren to help, and I want to imagine he's just kind of still there, ready with his bonking stick over the door, quaking slightly, waiting.
Yeah, Gundren is like polishing his axe. Oh, this mine is a powerfully dangerous place.
You
We've
don't
got
have to
quite
tell
the uphill
me.
battle ahead of us. I guarantee you. When we reach the end, it'll be all worth it. Riches beyond your wildest dreams. And then he gets like a kind of like rage-filled gleam in his eye. And vengeance for what they did to my family.
Right, so we're going here, right?
Out of character, yeah, that's the one I was referring to, but we're gonna have to see if we can remember how to get back there, and safely. So, I mean, it hasn't been that long since we've been through there, but there could be something that may or may not have meandered into those halls since we've been there.
You never know. Yeah, this place is dynamic.
But
So-
I think that would be our best call, is to go to that one. Not only is it smaller, but we have cleared that area out. So it is safer than staying here, because there's no doubt in my mind that if the bugbears do return with help, that this is a room that they're going to check when they see the door closed, especially considering they saw you in here and heard you in here, quite possibly.
All right, so we're scooting.
Yeah.
Let's get a move on, everyone. I'll take up the rear. Keep an eye out.
I'll take the lead.
Affirmative. Then, Albertine, you stay in the middle. You're not looking so good, my friend.
I don't feel very good either.
Yeah. We'll get you fixed up, pal.
Out of precaution, I toss Albertine one of my potions of healing.
How many is that?
How many potions do I have, or how
No,
much
I mean,
healing?
like, just a regular potion of healing.
Yeah, so the 2d4 plus 2.
Plus 2 plus con, right?
It does not say
That's the
plus
new-
con.
That's the... Heck yeah, so that's maximum healing
Cool.
gains. And... much better, he says as he, like, knocks it back. Shatters the glass on the floor. Oh, sorry. We should probably be quiet.
Let's get going.
Right. So you're all headed this way?
Yep. So this is the first room we'll be entering, just passing this hallway here. I would like to point out Lars is being not only extra vigilant, but extra quiet in his movement.
Quiet. All right. I want you to stealth for the entire part. Roll at disadvantage because there are members.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be
Plate
hard
is
to sneak in.
disadvantage stealth.
Not plate, sorry. Splint armor. Yes.
Who has splint armor?
Roll
That's going to
at-
be Albertine.
Yeah,
Is
I've got the
beefy
jingle
19.
jangle armor.
All right, here we go.
Jingle, jingle.
Okay, 15 for the first. I'm going to roll for that disadvantage. 19 on the second. So 15 was the base. Since it's party, I don't think we would be applying my modifier to it.
No, go ahead and apply your own fire, and I'll just say that counts. That represents everybody.
Oh, for stealth?
Since you're
Plus
leading
2,
the charge.
so
17.
Well, I'm the tail end.
Okay. So as you head back out through this area, make a perception check, Lars, and also put yourself at the front if you're kind of leading the charge.
Oh no, I was saying I was in the back. I was
you're
just
in the-
keeping an eye on the rear.
Right.
That's why I was
okay.
saying I don't think my bonuses would apply party wide. That's what I was saying.
Go ahead and
Yeah,
make
I'm the idiot
If you
running
want me to be
ahead.
up front, I'll be up front.
Make a perception check. It's up to you. Make a perception check though.
I will make a perception check. Here we go. 7. That's not going to be great.
You have
Modifier.
7 plus what?
I think it's a plus. I think I have a plus 2. Oh, where is it?
I can also
mean,
roll perception if you want.
I don't think I have any modifier for that one now I look at it. Oh, plus 1. 8.
8.
I was looking in the wrong spot. I was looking on the left column, not the right.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Not happen. Unless
Fair
anybody
enough.
else wants to make a perception check.
I will go ahead and do that. I want to check our rear arc.
Oh yeah, where are you in the conga line, Mr. Toa?
I'm in the middle.
Gotcha.
So that is a 19 plus 4, so 23.
23. Your keen elven eyes see a glint underneath the pool. Something like a shiny rock, maybe. Can't quite tell. but a small pebble-sized object reflects light in a way that the stone floor of the pool would not. Somewhere, right?
I'm just gonna let you know your mic was cutting out real bad there.
Oh, it
I was
was?
getting every like third word. Yeah, it might be a
think
gate
that's-
thing.
I think that's your internet because I heard all of that.
Oh, it could be mine.
Okay, well. Yeah, you see a shiny object right around there, Toa. About pebble-sized.
About pebble-sized.
You don't know what it is. The water's too murky for you to really tell.
I'll pop over. I'll try to use like my quarterstaff to like flick it towards me, like trying to
good-
maintain distance.
Yeah, no, it's a good
Oh.
15 feet away. Your quarterstaff is not going to reach.
Well, yeah,
You
it's
have
like
to get in.
I mean,
You will have
I'll
to.
go hop in the water. What? That's one of Garthus's few comfort zones.
yeah, Garth, this
Brackish
shiny
water.
thing.
Don't mind if I do.
I just point towards it. Shiny thing.
All right.
I dive face first at it.
You wade in, and through the murky depths, you see the desiccated husk of a skeleton wearing badly mildewed and waterlogged robes. It bears 2 platinum rings and clutches a wand. Finger.
Cool.
All right. Rather than touching the potentially shenanigans items directly, I'm just gonna take its arms.
Several arrows are still lodged in the skeleton's ribcage as well, so you just snap both of the arms off.
Yup.
They come away pretty easily. They're glued on there with about the same strength as, I don't know, something stuck in molasses. Give them a tug and they come right out. So Garthus emerges from the pool with 2 skeleton arms dangling, still dripping like brackish water.
Neato.
Yeah,
got some shiny stuff here.
one clutches a wand, the other's got 2 platinum rings on its bony fingers.
Stick them into the box. I like hold out the box. Stick them into the box if you would.
Okay, so whatever box this.
It's the box of mystery and make believe. Just deposit them.
I guess what? It's 2 arms with what on it?
I'm already adding it.
Gotcha. Just add it to his description.
It's added.
Okay. Carry on.
All right. So yes, you all carry on, and you head south.
Yep.
Yep. I say we do. I'll just grab Gundren and Albertine here. Keep them along.
Let's see.
All right, now we have approached the old slime corridor.
Right.
As a reminder, my passive perception, I believe, is 14. I think I had the highest of the group.
You do.
Yeah, passive perception 14.
Yeah. So keeping an eye out and an ear out, and moving as quiet as you can. You hear nothing but the mysterious echoes of the cave. Although there are sounds, you can't quite tell what they are. Strange sounds. Some of it is scrape. Some of what maybe sounds like shrieking. Some ripping of water. Some rushing and flowing sounds. At other points, crumbling and clacking like rocks falling in together. But they're all rather far off, and you can't tell where they're coming from just because of how many twists and turns this cavern. You think
Gotcha.
perhaps sometimes that they're coming from right next to you, but you turn to look and there's nothing.
Right, let's keep going, gentlemen.
Be cautious, everyone. This is a bit of a maze in here.
That's okay. I have an excellent sense of direction. I say, walking towards the dead end.
Yeah. come to a corridor that's collapsed and nothing but rubble.
Oh, I knew that was there.
It's south, Garthus.
How can you tell what direction it is in here?
Well, you know, if you hold out your hands, the one on the one arm is that direction, the one on the other arm is the other direction, and that's how you know.
Okay, so
Lars kind of holds up his hands in front of him with a confused, quizzical look. I don't get it.
Alright.
It's okay, Lars. One day you'll be as smart as me. I believe in you.
And door.
All right. I guess we will. Do we want to make our? Is the door open or closed? I don't remember if we left it open or not.
the door is open.
Okay.
Yeah, you come to the dark remnants of the door, just standing there.
Let's be careful when we're going in there.
It's
That
slightly
blood was there
ajar and it's
before.
very dark inside.
Yeah, that blood was there before, right?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
I mean, you also see the bodies of the ghouls killed, still
Okay.
bearing the marks that slew them. Some burned, some exploded, some with slash marks oozing now congealed black blood onto the stone floors.
Okay, let's go ahead and pop on in.
Yeah, there's a loud sound of buzzing flies as the rot has already set in. Right, I'll say your journey around the corner. If you were being slow, that would have taken about 15.
Alright, we could put all the
Oh.
corpses like in the corner over here.
Not in the room, says Lars.
Fine.
We're not having them in here. What if they're still alive? They're undead once.
I just
What?
come like outside the door frame. I take the box with me.
You expect them to be undead?
How many
Yes.
corpses were in here, by the way?
Kind of like a string of them around.
Didn't they ever
Uh,
teach you about double negatives?
No, you didn't. There's something wrong with that. Is this more superstition?
You didn't? You mean you didn't not?
Hmm. I knew it.
Okay.
You what?
Double negatives is when you take 2 photographs of something. You don't process them in it.
What if I want it to be triple
What?
negative?
Lars,
Too
Lars,
bad.
Lars. You know how if you like... Okay, I'm going to use fishing as an analogy here. Okay? Alright, so if you don't catch a fish, and then you also don't catch a fish, why wouldn't you just say you didn't catch any fish, instead of saying you don't catch a fish?
Because it's inefficient.
Dial-up noises.
Is,
Lars is genuinely like pondering. He's looking back on his years at school, thinking about how to answer this as if it was some
What does it
Greek
mean?
riddle.
It's like the GIF with all the with all the mathematical equations flying in the air as Lars's eyes just travel from
Yeah,
left
no,
to
that's
right,
literally Lars right
far
now.
off. Look in his eyes.
Oh yeah. So, DM, while they do that, I pop out of the room and do that.
What do you do?
Check your DM.
Oh no.
I'm trying not to spook Lars.
Okay.
Well-
You guys hear like thumping and squelching
Hmm.
from this direction.
It should be from this direction.
What do you
Oh.
what do you mean? There's nothing over here. What is
Yeah,
he
come
doing?
just over here.
What? What is that?
Don't worry about it, Lars. I say from the
okay,
hallway.
now Lars, what would you say if you didn't catch 3 fish?
If I didn't catch any fish, 3 fish in particular, I would say that we're not eating tonight.
That
joke's
bro,
on
we're
you.
going to starve.
I still have rations, you fool.
Wait, what? I ate my last loaf of Memphis bread.
Don't worry, I've got some soggy bread. I should have taken this out of my bag before I went into the water. But hey, now it's
Clumps of bread.
Wait, but it. Oh.
hey,
Lars
the water
kind of
was
just looks at it dejectedly.
the water was brackish, so now it's got like a little bit of a salty flavor to it too.
But it's
Even
not supposed to be
tasty.
salty. Not unless it's.
Now you're thirsty. So Albertine is already making himself at home on one of these beds. Gundren is literally grinding his axe. He's got like a handheld like lodestone that he's using. Just like grind the edge of it. It's kind of far off look in his eye.
I return back into the room now that the task is complete.
Alright. I can take first watch.
Also, before we do that, I need everyone to huddle within 30 feet of me.
Okay.
Okay. Albertine drops his feet off of the bed and walks over. So does Gundren.
Alright. I will look at the door.
There's also like a brazier over here that you could probably light.
Yeah, Lars is already in the middle of that, trying to dry out his bread.
You're not gonna dry my bread out?
Would you like me to dry yours out? You didn't offer. You didn't ask.
Well, you know what they say.
Here, hand it here. I'll dry it out for you.
Okay, fine.
Would you prefer it salty and wet?
Alright, I cast
Yeah,
Pray
it
of
reminds me
Healing.
of home.
Okay. Well, then we'll leave yours alone.
Cast what?
Pray of Healing. Prayer of Healing.
Prayer of Healing. So
So-
you guys doing a short rest?
Well, it
After
just
this?
takes 10 minutes. I was gonna. The plan is to long rest.
Got it.
It takes 10 minutes.
Oh wait, if you guys are gonna long rest, why do Prayer of Healing?
Well, because I have the spell slot.
Well, he wants to use I imagine he wants to use it in case we get interrupted.
Yeah, if we get interrupted, then yeah.
Okay. So
It'll only take
then
10
once you're
minutes.
finished, you chant. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
You do whatever you need to do, and then you get to roll 2d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier, which is charisma, for a cleric, I believe.
Yes, it is. Let me get the number for you. The ability modifier plus.
So your
3.
ability
Oh,
modifier.
no, it's
yeah.
wisdom. It's wisdom. It's plus
Wisdom.
4.
Okay, plus 4. 4
So
plus
2d8 plus 4.
Yep.
Everyone go ahead and roll that. I'm already at full health, so I don't need to roll.
Oh, so everybody rolls
I
for
roll
themselves? Okay.
Or I can roll. I'll roll it.
I'll
you
leave it
roll
up
it.
to you. Either you can roll
I'll
and
roll.
everybody can get that amount, or everybody can roll.
I'll roll it.
You're the healing man.
Or
So
else-
5, 3, so 8 plus 4. So everyone gains 12.
Okay.
Okay.
I target everyone except me because I don't need it. I can target 6 creatures.
Oh, that heals me to full.
Alright. And now we can begin the long rest.
All right.
I guess we'll go. Let's set shifts of 3.
Yeah, 3
Maybe
shifts. So everybody got about 6 minutes. We'll pick up, I think, next time on the long rest. And
Will we pick up with the
Actually-
long rest complete?
yeah, no, why don't we roll for this round and then just see what happens. Everybody roll a d20.
Okay. Because
Or not
I would
everybody.
like
Whoever's taking first shift.
That'd be Garthus.
Because I'd like to get our level up at the start of next session.
That's
Oh
a lot.
no.
Oh no.
That one.
Garthus fell asleep. Yeah.
Fortunately for you, you wake up promptly at the end of your shift, groggy-eyed. You look around the room. There's still a fire like burning in the brazier over here that Albertine lit. That is illuminating the room. And nothing seems to have happened. Everything seems to still be peaceful.
It's,
Decided it was on next shift.
The box is
Me.
Snoozing peacefully at the foot of Albertine.
It should be on my bed. It should be at my bed.
All right. Albertine.
Lars
It's-
is next because he was trying to calm his nerves after the fight and took his time drying the bread so he could eat it.
Nice. I mean, hey, I'll wake him up.
Uh,
Where's Lars sleeping? I
oh,
need to know.
Lars is like lightly nodding off next to the brazier.
Oh, okay. Gonna walk up to you.
Oh, hello, Garthus. Quiet watch, I'm assuming.
Yeah, definitely. I didn't fall asleep.
Well, I appreciate the bread. It's definitely not the lemphis I'm used to from home, but it was still good despite the strangely sedimenty taste to it.
That's called minerals?
You're probably thinking trace minerals, which is actually healthy for you, believe it or not.
Ah, so I should go back to eating dirt. I knew my parents were wrong.
Okay, well, I'm not going to explain why that's a bad idea. I'll just take my watch here. Lars says as he stands up, stretching a bit.
I'm gonna walk over to the bed here, screw up some dust off the floor, toss it in my mouth, and go pass out.
Excellent. Roll 1d6.
Oh no.
Or flavor.
Okay. Ooh, flavor. That's a 2.
The 2. Okay. Tastes like rot.
I've tasted better.
Yeah, not the best dust. All right. Lars, roll a d20.
All right. Seven.
Okay. Similar to Garthus, your watch is full. Before you know it, you feel that it is time to wake up the next.
And that'd be Toa next. Lars walks up to the foot of his bed and shakes the frame a little bit. Toa-tan.
Okay, I take my box and our watch begins.
All right.
Lars picks the bed in the corner.
Roll a d20.
Okay. 14.
14, okay. Your watch is also on. And before you know it, that's everybody. Everybody gets along.
All right, I'll go ahead and do long rest. Here we
Let
go.
me find my rest button.
It
There we go,
will
long rest.
be.
Found it.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
And we all get our level up, right? That we can do in between sessions.
Correct. Or, I mean, not in between sessions, but yeah, you can do it now. Just needed a long rest.
Cool.
Gotcha.
I will go
So
ahead
what-
and add all of that pooled XP.
Let me make sure my EXP is the correct number. What do you got for EXP, Garthus?
I was at 7,140 last I checked.
7140?
So, another question that I didn't ask at the beginning.